Live from the Caterpillar Global Communications Center at Bradley University, this is BUTV News.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to BUTV News. I'm Mikey Gatewood.
And I'm Julia Hunt. Let's take a look at the news. This past Sunday, the Peoria Community Chorus came together and hosted a concert in the Dingledine Concert Hall. The chorus sang 11 different songs ranging from gospel and folk music. The choir was conducted by Dr. Lyra Ream and pianist Carol Westler and Michael Brower. They gave a detailed description of what each song meant before singing it, with an additional 3 soloists at the end singing Tundra. If you're interested in being part of the Peoria Community Chorus, they host auditions at the very beginning of every semester. For more information about this group, please go to bradley.edu and search up Bradley Music Department.
The Office of Financial Assistance is hosting a FAFSA assistance event on Monday, November 17th in Beck 1150. Current Bradley students are encouraged to stop by for help in completing their 2026 to 27 FAFSA and to get answers to any financial aid questions. A short presentation will kick things off, but you can drop in at any time during the event. No registration is required. Just bring your laptop or iPad to access your FAFSA online. Don't miss the chance to get your financial aid ready for next year. After the midterm season, you can see the students de-stressing by playing with kites that they made during a kite making event hosted by Active Minds.
This past Tuesday, Active Minds hosted a kite making event for its students. This invites students to take a break from the busy schedule and decorate their own kites. This is something for students to de-stress, especially after midterm exams, and when creating a kite, it gives students an activity to do on campus or on the quad, especially with the windy weather.
Some thoughts that we had about it was we thought it would just be nice just to get together and make a craft, just to really de-stress from the week, because obviously we're getting towards Thanksgiving break and things are getting more busy.
Active Minds is more than that though. President of the club, Jenna Smiley, fills us in on the main purpose of Active Minds.
Active Minds is an organization on campus that promotes mental well-being on campus. So basically we educate about mental health and just how to de-stress from the week.
Active Minds is a very welcoming group that prides itself in inclusivity. The members and officers want to create a safe space for students to express themselves freely and meet new people. With a focus on mental health, Active Minds thoroughly plans many events in the semester where students have a chance to de-stress and have fun.
We also got our big event towards finals and study days, and basically we're partnering with the Humane Society, and we're going to bring dogs onto campus so students can pet a dog, and this is on study days, so perfect timing right before finals for students to really de-stress and get ready to get into finals.
For more information about the club or upcoming events, visit Active Minds Bradley on Instagram. For BUTV News, I'm Ty Gray.
On October 14th, another Visual Voices lecture was held in the Horowitz Auditorium. Randy Duncan, communication professor at Henderson State University, told attendees all about the world of comics.
Who says comics are just a fun read? Randy Duncan, a communications professor at Henderson State University, proves the opposite in the latest Visual Voices lecture at Bradley, where he talked about the deeper meaning behind the 2D panels of your favorite cartoons.
The lecture is going to be about the comics art form itself, about how it's a powerful, versatile art form that a lot of people who read comics and are fans of comics don't always necessarily catch all of the things that are there that would give them a better appreciation of it.
He's been teaching comic studies since 1991, more than enough time to know a true classic when he sees one. So that left me wondering, which comics still draw him in today?
A lot of what I'm gravitating toward now is more the crime comics. There's a series called Criminal that's by Ed Brubaker and Sean Phillips, and it's really well done. And then they have a series of graphic novels that are crime comics with different titles on it. And so their work is always intriguing.
Now for the comic-loving community at Bradley, I had to ask Randy for some recommendations that will keep you flying through the pages.
So there's one that's called The Fade Out, that's kind of a film noir graphic novel, and it's set in Hollywood. I think it's during the 40s, maybe the 50s, and it's got that kind of feel to it. But they do such a good job of meshing the story and the artwork together when those two work together, that I always enjoy their work.
Randy Duncan proves comics aren't just about capes and action. They're packed with meaning, emotion, and art that truly speak volumes. Now I'd call that a story worth framing. For BUTV News, I'm Niels van der Beek.
Later, we talk more about the unstable weather with our very own Skylar Balzer.
And we have an exciting movie recommendation by our entertainment anchor, Richie Shirley.
Most hiring algorithms would scream me out.
Some bosses couldn't see me as a leader.
I've run this place for 20 years, but I still need to prove that I'm more than what you see on paper.
I've been running code as long as I've been able to reach a keyboard.
This is what I do. It's second nature for me, coordinating 100 details at once.
It's the way my mind works. I have a very mechanical brain.
I sold them on my skills.
You gotta be so good they can't ignore you.
My magic is
analytics and empathy. That's how I'm getting clients. You have to have the confidence in yourself to show up and defy the odds.
I am more than who I am on paper.
I never got a college degree. And today, I'm the CEO of my own company. People want to tell me I'm one in a million, when actually I'm one of millions. Stars are all around us. It's time for them to shine.
Every day, thousands of kids start vaping. And I can't let this happen to my kid. Of course, it's awkward to talk to your kids about the dangers of vaping. Hey, bestie, how sketch is vaping? It's hard to get their attention. Ready? Go. Yes, look at that. You didn't turn yours over. So if you want to talk to your kids about the dangers of vaping, you have to get it trending. Right, Backpack Kid?
Let's do it.
First, invite your kid to do the vape talk. Let's try this. All right.
Why is he here?
Yeah, I gotta get it trending, honey.
Come on.
To the left. To the right. Let's go.
Oh, honey, can we talk?
Yeah, what's up?
I see a lot of your friends vaping.
Visit talkaboutvaping.org for tips on when and how to have the vape talk.
Man, with this cold weather, man, I'm starting to put on my Christmas playlist because I love Christmas, man.
For me, Christmas starts November 1st, so I am officially starting to celebrate. I don't know about you guys.
I totally agree.
Oh, I already started watching my first Christmas movie today. All right, without further ado, let's dive right into this week's weather report. So far, this week has been filled with beautiful weather. Temperatures haven't been too cold, and the sun has been out, which has been perfect for walking to classes and just being outside. Today's weather presented itself with sunshine and a high temperature of 64 degrees, making it a beautiful day to get some fresh air. The sun is now setting much earlier with the recent time change, making it fully dark by around 5 p.m. Today's precipitation map is looking a bit boring with zero rainfall throughout the entire state. But hey, I guess we can't complain too much about that, right? Let's take a look at the average temperatures across Illinois. Throughout the state, we can see an average temperature of 65, with 57 being the low and 73 being the high. With that, it seems the whole state is experiencing some nicer fall weather. Looking over at the 5-day forecast, we see another nice day tomorrow, just a bit cooler with temperatures around 60 and partly cloudy skies. Friday and Saturday are both experiencing rain, and temperatures fall back down to the lower 50s on Saturday. We even see a chance for the season's first snow, so we'll have to be on the lookout for what happens there. Monday looks pretty chilly, being 37 degrees, so time to start pulling out those winter coats and warm mittens. Now passing it over to Richie Shirley to hear what exciting news is coming up this week in entertainment.
Hello there, I'm entertainment anchor Richie Shirley, here with all things entertainment. Starting off, the long-awaited final season of Stranger Things finally arrives this November. Return to Hawkins, Indiana, and see our favorite characters finally stand up to Vecna and hopefully put an end to the Upside Down once and for all. Catch the first part of Season 5 over this Thanksgiving break on November 26th, and be sure to stick around for the following parts releasing in December and early January. Next up, if you're still in the mood for Halloween, then I highly recommend you check out Guillermo del Toro's take on the classic Mary Shelley book, Frankenstein. The movie follows Victor Frankenstein, played by Oscar Isaac, who is driven by his ambition to try and conquer death, leading to him creating his infamous monster. The movie releases on Netflix this Friday, and I highly recommend you check it out. Lastly, heading over to video games is the latest installment in Pokemon, Pokemon Legends ZA. Return to Lumio City 5 years after the conclusion of Pokemon X and Y. Find out how the city and the people there have changed. Experience a new way of battling, new Mega Evolutions, and even a DLC on the horizon. Play Pokemon Legends ZA now on the Switch and the Switch 2.
Man, I thought Pokemon ended. Well, they have so many more games now? What the heck's going on?
Pokemon was a huge thing back when I was in grade school, but I haven't heard much about it since.
Yeah, all I know about Pokemon is Pokemon Go, so.
That's why I thought it was in the first place. But up next, our very own Nico with an interview with a popular service sorority on campus.
And a rundown of Bradley basketball.
When it comes to making plans, you are the best. Those 9 months were also 273 days of planning. What about your daughter's first costume party? It was out of this world. And let's not forget those barbecues you plan in detail for your family and your more vegetarian by the day best friends. Surprise party for your parents' golden anniversary? You get the golden planning. The same way you plan each detail for those moments, start planning to protect you and your loved ones from a natural disaster. Sign up for local weather and emergency alerts. Prepare an emergency kit and make a family communications plan. Protecting your family is the best plan you can make.
When people are fed, futures are nourished. They can connect with the world around them, unlock endless possibilities, and thrive. Join the movement to end hunger. Volunteer. Advocate. Donate. Go to feedingamerica.org/act now.
If you're buzzed and doing this, to make yourself feel okay to drive,
ZWX.
You're not okay to drive.
YGKLVW. Regular you.
Epsilon Sigma Alpha is a service sorority at Bradley University that hosts community service events to help Bradley and the Peoria community. Our very own Nico Wotherspoon is here with Taylor Vaughn, president of Epsilon Sigma Alpha, to share information about the sorority. Nico?
Hello and good evening. I am Nico Wotherspoon, and here today I am in the GCC auditorium with Taylor Savanik, who is here to talk to us about what is ESA and its events. Hello and good evening. I am Nico Wotherspoon, and today I am here in the GCC's auditorium with Taylor Savanik, who is here to talk to us about ESA and its events. So please help me welcome to the show, Taylor. Hi, Taylor.
Hi.
So can you explain what is Epsilon Sigma Alpha?
So Epsilon Sigma Alpha is an international service organization with primary focuses on service and friendship. So we have several collegiate and community chapters across a couple countries, and we're actually a co-ed organization, which not a lot of people know.
I love that. So what inspired you to join ESA?
So coming to college, I have always had a passion for volunteering, and I was debating if I wanted to join a sorority. And after meeting some amazing people who told me all about ESA, I found it to be the perfect balance of service and sisterhood, which was just everything I was looking for in an organization.
I love that for you. So what are some of your responsibilities as president of ESA?
So as president, my responsibilities are to lead and manage all operations of our chapter. I'm the primary contact for my entire executive board, as well as I keep us in contact with our national headquarters and communicate any updates or anything like that, provide guidance, all that type of thing, all that type of stuff.
Perfect. What are some of the other responsibilities on the exec board?
So my exec board's broken down. I have a vice president, a treasurer, a secretary. We have an individual exec position for both of our philanthropies, which are St. Jude and Easter Seals, and they coordinate events throughout the entire year to make sure that we are fundraising and supporting those philanthropies, as that's the primary purpose of our chapter, as well as some intermember relational executive chairs that help keep our chapter together.
Love that. So what are some typical meetings like? Just a quick rundown of them.
So in our meetings, our entire chapter meets together and we go through our whole exec board to provide any updates or any events coming up to make sure everybody's in the know and doing what they need to be doing to make our chapter successful.
Speaking of events, what kind of events does ESA host?
So we host a variety of events, but primarily our public ones are for our philanthropies, and we're actually currently in our St. Jude Philanthropy Week, where we host some different fundraisers like Pie and ESA, or we sold hot dogs and pretzels this week. Yeah, just some events like that out on the quad, or we'll host service events that the public are also welcome to come to just to support the community.
What kind of service events can the public attend?
So service events that the public can attend, we usually will broadcast because our service coordinator puts them together, but some are just explicitly for our chapter. But we've had some like dog toy making events, or we partner with other organizations on campus we made keychains that will be donated to breast cancer awareness that the public could attend, just different things like that.
Perfect. How are ways that students can get involved with the ESA?
So to get involved with ESA, the best way would be to join our chapter, and we go through recruitment at the beginning of each semester, so you can find us at the activities fair to find out about that, and then you go through our recruitment and our initiation process to join our chapter, but outside of that, you can always come and support our philanthropy events and our service and fundraising and all that fun stuff.
Well, thank you so much, Taylor, for joining us here on BUTV. Reporting live for BUTV from the GCC's auditorium, I'm Nika Weatherspoon.
In other news, guest reporter Cassie Maxwell visited the Student Center to get the inside scoop on Bradley's fall faves and Thanksgiving plans.
It's autumn, and you know what that means. Though temperatures are dropping, it's time to start putting on those sweaters. And Mariah Carey is starting to unfrost, unfortunately. I'm Cassie Maxwell from BUTV News, and this is Campus Convos, where I ask people about their favorite fall activities. So, do you guys have a favorite activity in fall?
I like going to a pumpkin patch. Yeah, I like going to haunted houses too.
My little brother, he plays soccer, so I always enjoy watching him play soccer. And going to the school soccer games is usually really fun.
Probably just being outside and going on walks and stuff. I like walking around or rollerblading.
Do you have a favorite fall food or drink?
You know, I like chicken pot pie. I don't know if that's a fall thing or not, but, you know, I like it in general.
I really like the pumpkin chai from Starbucks. Not really. I just like it all, I think.
Probably pumpkin bread.
Not necessarily fall food. My favorite food around this time is like spaghetti, just because it's warm.
So what is your perfect fall attire? How do you dress up in autumn?
I love sweaters, so I usually just jeans and a sweater, like perfect outfit all the time. You never can go wrong.
Like a nice sweatshirt that's like tan. You gotta fit the fall vibes. So like a tan sweatshirt with some leggings and maybe some Uggs. I like vests or like cute jackets with jeans and sweaters and Uggs.
Fall. When I think fall, I think a lumberjack. So one of those shirts that has those design patterns on it. Don't know how to describe it. I'm sure you know what I'm thinking of.
Exactly.
And a pair of jeans. Maybe boots as well.
What are you guys planning to do for Thanksgiving break?
Go home. Eat good food at home.
Eat good food at home.
Yeah.
I will drive the however long I need to.
I'm gonna go home and see my family and eat some good food and kind of just chill and take a break from homework and volleyball and all of that. Same. Going back to Wisconsin to see my whole family, my cousins and everyone, eat the amazing food at my aunt's house. Yeah, I'm really excited.
I am going to go home, and my mom, she went to IU, Indiana University, so we're going to go to one of their games. We're going to go to an IU Purdue game.
Yeah, I'm planning on going back home. I live in California, so I have quite the flight to make.
Thank you for joining me on the fall edition of Campus Convos. For BUTV News, I'm Cassie Maxwell.
Later, we have Harvey Newcomb with some latest news on basketball.
And then we'll take a closer look at some of the things going on around campus.
The impact of a meal goes well beyond feeding our bodies. Because when people are fed, futures are nourished. Everyone deserves to live a full life. And with your help, together we can end hunger. Join the movement at feedingamerica.org/actnow.
Life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome. Prediabetes does. One in 3 adults has prediabetes, and you could be one of them. There are usually no signs for prediabetes, so it's important to understand your risk. With early diagnosis, prediabetes can be reversed, and you can change the outcome. Take the 1-minute prediabetes risk test today. Go to doihaveprediabetes.org.
You need some help?
Your tow chains are a little loose. Could spark a wildfire. I could show you how to secure them properly if you'd like.
Sure. Thanks a lot.
Anytime. You should check out SmokeyBear.com. They've got a bunch of tips on wildfire prevention.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
All right, so we didn't talk about Halloween yet. How was you guys' Halloween?
My Halloween was pretty good. I went as a priest. It was pretty funny seeing everybody saying they can, if I can pray for them. It was pretty funny, but I enjoyed it. It was fun.
Well, actual Halloween, I wasn't able to go have fun because I was helping host a speech tournament. But the night before, I got to go have some fun, and I was Cupid, so.
I was worried I wasn't going to be able to partake in Halloween festivities because I was working, but I got off early, and I put together a nice little Funky Kong costume from Mario Kart.
You'll have to show us pictures afterwards.
Maybe. But with that said, hello everyone. Welcome back to BUTV Sports. I'm Harvey Newcomb. 2.5 minutes of Bradley athletics from this past week starts right now. Men's basketball opened their season on the road at St. Bonaventure. Now the Braves, they're going to be down early here in the first half, but freshman Montana Wheeler, he's going to make some pretty good contributions here. He's going to finish with the contact and the foul off the dribble. He's going to somersault into the cameraman here, but luckily both players were okay. Second half now, the Braves fought back. Wheeler, the pass to new addition, Alex Hubrechts, and he nails the three, but later on there's some drama. The Braves down by 2. St. Bonaventure on the drive. A.J. Smith grabs the miss, tries to get it to Demarion Birch, but Birch trips and falls over. Some people claimed he tripped on St. Bonaventure's coach. Nevertheless, it ended in a Braves turnover. They would fall to the Bonnies 69-63. Now women's basketball also opened their season at home, taking on Judson. New addition in Peoria Notre Dame graduate Maya Wardle finishes the fast break layup there, and then it's Kaylin Nelson, the Bradley vet, with the sidestep and the mid-range jumper to help build an early lead. Judson would respond with a three-pointer here, but the Braves, they basically did everything they wanted on offense today. This is going to be Amy O'Hara, the center, nailing the top of the key three, just her second made triple as a Brave. They cruise to a 94-33 win. Volleyball with a brief stop at home to play Murray State early on. It's Maria Drapp to Anna Keish for the Bradley kill off the blockers. And then on defense, Tendai Titley, the big block for the Braves, keeps Murray State at bay. But Tendai Titley, she's not done. She's going to take this set from Drapp and blast it for the kill. Bradley makes quick work of Murray State. They sweep them in 3 sets. Bradley at home for senior night in soccer against Belmont. The Bruins are going to attack early, but the Braves defense, they're going to do a nice job warding off the Bruins. Drew Barry, he doesn't even have to do anything here because the Bradley defense was on lock for the first 25 minutes or so. Now the Braves with an opportunity to score. Connor Chester's shot just wide of the post. They couldn't find the back of the net today. The Braves couldn't. And Belmont scores 5. They win 5-0. Bradley's playing at Drake as we speak. They lead 1-0 over the Bulldogs. Now, cross country competed in the Missouri Valley Conference Championships in Evansville this past weekend. In the Women's 6K Championship, the Braves practically lapped the competition, with Caitlin Shepard in first, Abigail Hancock in second, Noelle Steins in third, among others. Braves with all of the top 6 finishers in the women's race. In the men's 8K, J.D. Rosley finished first by 17 seconds, and teammate Caleb Lind took fourth. Men's and women's cross country took home conference championships for the second straight season. And that'll do it for sports for this week.
Shout out to the cross country team. 2 straight seasons with the championship?
Yep, cross country on the up and up. They're going to regionals in the country, and basketball about to be in full swing as well.
I'm so excited for that, man. I'm so excited. After the break, we take a glance at what's going on, with the events going on around campus.
And enjoy a musical performance from the Oceanographers.
I wonder if you know that I want the best for you. That I know what you're going through. I know things aren't easy, but you still show up. I wonder if you know that we can get help. That we don't have to go through this alone. Let's see how far we can go. Love your mind.
The impact of a meal goes well beyond feeding our bodies. Food can open endless possibilities for people to thrive. Because when people are fed, futures are nourished. Everyone deserves to live a full life. And with your help, together we can end hunger. Join the movement at feedingamerica.org/actnow.
Now let's take a glance at what's going on around campus this week. The Psychology Club is hosting a Just Dance night on November 6th from 6 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. at Beck 2140. Don't forget to bring your friends with so you can de-stress together and have a great time. The Smith Career Center is hosting an Illinois State Police information session at Bradley Hall 91 on November 11th from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. This is open to students who are interested in a career in law enforcement. More information on internship opportunities will also be provided.
In my opinion, I think Michael Jackson, the experience is better, but I'm looking forward to Just Dance.
I had Just Dance 2 on the Wii, so I'm partial.
We'll all have to compete against each other sometime.
Have to. Well, that's it for BUTV News this week. I'm Mikey Gatewood.
I'm Harvey Newcomb.
I'm Richie Shirley.
I'm Skylar Balzer.
And I'm Julia Hunt. We leave you tonight with a performance from the Oceanographers. Have a great night.
Never fails, too much to inhale, to get lost on the way. I don't know what to say. Inner peace of mind, and your thoughts are wide, without impurity.